Hi, I might have overdone the ink in this one. It's a line and wash, wet in wet. So I'll wet the paint, but I hope this ink is sort of dry. I did it with a brush. That wasn't dry. But it probably won't show very much once the paint's on. Let's give it a nice wet. Right, now I want some burnt sienna in the sky, quite a bit of that. Into the water here. And over the top we'll put in some Payne's grey with the burnt sienna. Just darken it. It's a night or morning sky. Paint that all over the landscape here. The strange thing is that where the ink is, it tends, because it's waterproof, it won't. It's supposed to be waterproof. Right, let's blot out a bit of that now. I've done 2 of these in oil, or this type of painting. I hope that will soften. Right, I'll reclip the paper. I will be going back to doing more acrylic, but I think, having done a month of acrylic painting, I enjoyed them very much. There's far more to get my hands into, or my head into, with the acrylic, because you can change so easily. That looks a little bit hard edged there, doesn't it? Right, let's just let's gently take some more of that out. I can always go over it with like a raw sienna. But that's supposed to be the sunset, but I want a sort of a plainish sky. So let's, I'll use a round brush now. I'll just go over the top with some heavier burnt sienna. Basically this is the burnt sienna and Payne's grey painting. I'll have to put some nice greens in though. I think in the marsh grass that I'm going to try to do in here. Right, let's just see how I'm holding the brush. Leaving some light. Now that's the stark painting into the light there, so okay. Now back over to the other side. See what happens to that. Back to the ink. Just reclip the paper. As it grows, I just want to keep it nice and flat. There we go. Let's so grey. As far as that, let's get some darker bits in there. Now a bit of lemon yellow. A bit of green. Now, got to be a bit careful. I don't want that green to go into the water. Nice bits of green here. And I can texture in some grass. Bank, so darker. Freak out. With my tissue, that almost that light through there. Not quite. Right, I'll let that dry. I think maybe this is all a little bit darker, but I think I've overdone the ink quite a bit. But never mind. Strengthen up there. With the rigger, let's get in some nice dark. Of this bank here. Oh, it's a bit wet, let's dry it off. Water, grey, burnt sienna. A bit of texturing in this, in the landscape and in the acres of grasses. Might have left a margin there. Right, well I'll leave that across there, that's not looking too bad. That's a little bit of texture. These were supposed to be reeds coming up from the near bank. I don't know what that was, that's going to be heavy there. It's just might look good in a mount. I'll just give that a bit of a signature because it's all I'm going to do. It's really just a sketch, isn't it? Just but let's have a look at it in a light mount. We'll see what happens. Just happen to have my light mount nearby. Right, there we are. Let's just try and cut that. Right. Just some big ones coming up from here. Okay, well we'll let that go. That I think is quite interesting. It's I did all the ink work with an old rigger, but you have to make sure you keep it clean. It's number 3, or was it? Well, it's certainly number 2 now, but it was a number 3. It's got a few hairs left in it, but it's lovely fine work, and I just do all this and then scrub away the canopy, the extremes of the canopy, the shape of the tree. I quite like that. It's basically 2 colours. I could have left out the green, the yellow, lemon yellow and the grey, because it's a washed out scene, like first light or last light, sun going down over the horizon. Anyway, I'll upload that and you can let me know what you think about it. I'll zoom in and then we'll have a look. There we are. Clump of trees, bigger clump of trees, and the bank of the water. It's the Norfolk Broads, and there are lots of waterways and lakes and Hickling Broad. They're called Broads. A lot of leisure boats on them. But it's a very beautiful area, and I just make these up, really. They're very simple, but I think you'll agree that they're quite effective. If you pull them off, they're quite spectacular. It's just that contrast between the black and the white, the black of the ink. I quite like that. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.